Good morning, superstars. Welcome, 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 welcome. It is a Wednesday, January 22nd, and we are just out here living, right? We're living. Y'all ready? We are just out here living. All right, friends. So I wanted to come on briefly today because I do have to get ready for another engagement. And I am ready, but I like to mentally get ready for the day. Okay. And so with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. If you're watching the replay and I say something that resonates with you, please be sure to share this out to three people. I want to give like a PSA, like a huge, like just saying thank you all for sharing out the replays because the views are going up. It's nothing that I'm doing differently, but I just wanted to say thank you because I know it's because of you that the views are going up for our Wow Wednesdays and our Wow huddles and our Monday morning huddles. Like, we really appreciate you. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Good morning, everybody. My name is Crystal Gail. I am your favorite accountability partner and the executive and the leader's secret weapon. I partner with people just like you to help them break the cycle of overwhelm and help them be the wow. So, a lot of people always ask me, Crystal, you're always saying the wow. What is the wow? When we say be the wow, or you're the wow, we're saying that you're being purpose driven. You're being accountable to your goals and to the things that you said that you were going to do. Okay. You are being consistent and you're being well while you're doing all of the above. All right. And when we talk about being well, we're talking about being well from the inside out and from your head to your toes. Okay. So when I say, look at you being the wow, I truly mean it because that means that I've been watching you. I've been seeing how you've been moving, how you've been improving, and how you're operating in excellence. So that's what I mean when I say you're out here being the wow. So listen, take it as a compliment, okay? Very good. So if you are looking to get connected with me, please make sure that you're going over to like LinkedIn, you're going over to Instagram and Facebook. You can look it up by Hey Crystal Gail. If you are watching the replay and you're trying to subscribe to the channel, simply just click on the profile picture that will be in this corner, and you'll be able to see Hey Crystal Gail TV. Okay, only on YouTube do I go by that handle, Hey Crystal Gail TV. Drop the TV, and you'll be able to find me on other platforms at Hey Crystal Gal. All right, perfect. Let's jump right on in. So today's title is It is Your Winning Season. 2025 is your winning season. I'm going to give you all an opportunity to share your wins, but of course, as always, I like to go into a little story time on how I believe that it truly is my winning season. Now, some people may compare seasons of their life to like how much money they're making or how they're moving the needle in their businesses, how they're getting promotions year after year, how they're climbing the corporate ladder, all those good things. How I define my winning season is about how many people I'm impacting. Mm. Cause the money gonna come, okay? The money always is gonna come, right? We don't have to worry about the money over here. Once you are purpose driven, you're being accountable, you're being consistent, and you're being well, the money will come. Let's go ahead and just get that all the way together. Purpose driven. I'm a lady of faith, okay? And I tell people like be aligned, be purpose driven on what your assignment is on this earth, your God given assignment, and everything else will fall into place, okay? I truly believe that. For those that aren't believers, you got to believe that you still have a purpose here on this earth and you must follow it, okay? You must be aligned with it. So, with that being said, I define my winning season on like how many people am I truly impacting? How many lives am I really changing? How many people am I coming across where they're having these aha moments? So, last night, I decided to host this workshop for a group of caregivers that are hosting this training day. Okay. The training day is held on the same day across the nation. And I think they have some international events as well, but it's held on April the 12th of every not every year, but around that date every year. I've hosted the event in Atlanta about 4 times. Yeah, I think 3 or 4, and then the pandemic hit, and then we couldn't host it. Okay. So I was in the midst of hosting, I think, my fourth one, and then we had to shut it down because of the pandemic. So I did 3 in person, and then that fourth one was virtual. Okay. So I know a lot about how to host this event. I made a lot of mistakes during that period of time. So I decided, because every year since the pandemic, people will come up in my DMs, emailing me, calling me, texting me, "Hey, Crystal, guess what? I'm hosting a training day event this year. Can you help me?" Okay. I don't know why these people call me. Okay. Because I have made a lot of mistakes with that particular event, because I truly believe that the people that have the most heart to do it have never planned an event of that scale before. So it's challenging, right? And you do need guidance. You do need a lot of hand holding and holding. And it's a tough event to pull off when you have never done an event before. So I'm willing to help people get to the finish line with this particular event. But because I had so many people reach out with the woes this year, I decided to have a quick workshop. It ended up not being quick last night, friends. We were on that call for 2 hours last night. I did not go to bed until after midnight. And it wasn't because we ended the call at midnight, it's because I was just that energized from the event. Okay. Now I have to shout the people out. They know who they are. I'm not going to name names. But the feedback that we received in that call, that's where the impact was. Seeing their faces light up, knowing that they can actually pull this event off with sponsorships, having the faith to take that leap and ask people for the big ask and not the little ask. If you've ever planned an event, you know the little ask. Hey, can you just send us some products, some free products? No. Can you sponsor this venue? And we will do A, B, and C in exchange. Okay. Can you take care of our entire food, breakfast and lunch? Okay. Can we raffle off this big package? Game day, okay? I'm not going to go through all the examples that we gave last night, but it was the impact and the faces. And these individuals just want to have a good event to help the individuals in their community. So by me saying yes to hosting this event, it's not only going to impact the people that were at the event, but it's going to impact the people that they're also going to be serving. So we had roughly about I think it was 8 people. I can't remember the number of people that was on the call. So 8 times 30, that's a lot of people that you're impacting. Crystal, that's a lot of people that you're impacting off of a 2-hour call. So because of that, it's my winning season. And I didn't do anything but just show up as my most authentic self, not worrying about the naysayers, because I definitely had some naysayers. I'm sure some people were like, why is she doing this? Friends, I don't just do stuff just because. There's usually a little whisper in my ear, Crystal, go ahead and host the event. Yeah, I had tickets for sale, but I gave away every single person that was in that room had a free ticket. The only reason why y'all saw that ticket price last night was because at some point I had to cut the tickets. And so if you wanted to get in the room, you had to pay. And so my win that I'm sharing with you all is that the people that are assigned to you are not only impacting their lives, but you're impacting several other lives. So it's my winning season. I'm asking you, is it yours? I believe it's your winning season. If you're in spaces like this, you're getting poured into so that you can pour out to the people that are assigned to you. Listen, it's my honor to be able to pour into you. I know that these replays are reaching other countries right now. It's my honor to be one of the people that are pouring into you. I know that these messages are far beyond even what I can imagine. So I'm asking you, what are you doing today to claim that it's your winning season? In my world, winning equals impact. Every day I wake up and I'm wondering, whose life am I about to change today? It literally can be the Uber driver because I cannot count how many times I have had an amazing conversation with the Uber driver, just simply taking me to the airport. And they're just having these aha moments. Are you going to be at the coffee shop counter, pouring into someone? Are you going to be at the gas station, pouring into someone? Are you going to be at work today, pouring into someone? Is your next client going to be the one client that is going to impact the world because you poured into them? It's my winning season, friends. And I know my rewards are coming later on. I'm excited this morning because I'm like, girl, you didn't charge a dime last night. But the thoughts that so many people are going to have welcoming environments for their events come April, that makes me feel good inside. Because there's been a lot of events that I've gone to in different industries that I was not welcome. And I promised myself I would never go back. I've gone back to some places and it's still the same. I'm like, what is it going to take for you to change this environment? And I don't know. Like at some point, I had to think, like, is it me? No, Crystal, it's not you. It's just not a welcoming environment. What you are going to do is continue to show up in excellence. What you are going to do is continue to have your doors open to anyone that wants to be served. And I'm asking you all to do the same thing. It's your winning season. I want you to impact the world, not just the people that are directly connected to you. I want you to impact the world. Hey, Ann. Mm. See, I had to catch myself because I wanted to say something about Ann. Ann doesn't understand her impact. I had somebody on the call last night that didn't understand their impact. They're like, well, Crystal, there's another event happening the same weekend. And show up in excellence. I gave her some strategies where she can partner with the organization that's hosting an event that same weekend. It's not even going to be in the same city. So I'm like super confused. But the doubt of not knowing if she can show up because there's another event. I always tell Ian, I'm like, or I tell other people, get you an Ian, okay? Ann will randomly text me about some type of opportunity and or some type of thing to help me get some money or something. And I'm like, man, if I could just duplicate Ann in a couple of different places in my life, I would be good. Okay. That's impact, y'all. Some of you all just need to show up because of the amount of impact that you have in other people's lives. Okay. You're welcome, Ann. You're welcome. So on today, that's my challenge for you. I want you to think about how are you going to continue to impact those around you? How are you going to think differently? Because your direct impact is impacting people around the world, whether you know it or not. Okay. So here's your opportunity. Do you have some wins that you want to share? I told you all about my win, about impact and all those good things. I want you all to come back to the live today. Think about it. Be intentional about your thoughts today. Think about like what are some real wins in my life? Because I'm always like the superficial wins or like, hey y'all, hold on, friends. Because I'm trying to get the dog. I'm always thinking about those even the super small wins like hey friends I got a front row parking spot at the grocery store and it was snowing y'all it snowed yesterday in Atlanta so I heard that some parts of Atlanta actually didn't get snow but we got some inches on this side of town so shout out to those that are having an extra snow day today. We get some time off but your girl is working so it doesn't even impact me but I want you all to think about your big wins, like your impactful wins, okay? I call them big wins, but what are your impactful wins? How did you show up? I could list ends wins right now, okay? And sends text messages to everybody. Y'all don't understand by you just checking in on someone, that's a win because that's impact. I can't tell you how many times Angela, some of y'all may know Angela Johnson, wonderful individual. She has gone viral a couple of times on social media platforms. But Angela is one of those individuals that will text me literally at the most convenient time where I like absolutely needed to hear her words. Okay. And I have to pause because I don't know what that is. I tell people I'm a woman of faith. I understand like what that is and who that is, but it's unexplainable. I can't explain like how her text messages are just right on time every time. And I'm like, girl, how did you know? I'm over here sliding down the wall. But friends, don't underestimate just checking in on people today. So I'm going to send you out with the mindset that it's your winning season because of impact. 2025 is not just your year. This is your season. Your season may go beyond 2025. Your impact goes beyond 2025. I will never forget that season of Clubhouse. We love Clubhouse, okay? We love it. I'm building on YouTube right now, but I will never forget those years that we spent on Clubhouse in the pandemic because of the impact that happened. I wish I could just go down the list of people that have elevated as leaders because of that room. People didn't even know these individuals, but what do we do as a community? We lifted them up. And now they have these amazing jobs. They have these amazing platforms. And I'm not just saying that it was because of Clubhouse and what we built in that community, but it was because of the people that were in that room, the connections and friendships that were built in that room. It wasn't just because of the space, it was the people. Some of you all got to understand that you hold the torch to your winning season. You're leading the way for for your winning season. And it's because of the impact. So come back, okay? I share my win for the day. If you are on the live right now and you want to drop your win, please do. If you are watching the replay, pause this video and sit here for the next 2, 3, 5 minutes and think about what are my wins? Just even for this week, where was my impact? Just for this week. Okay. All right, friends. We're at 18 minutes, so we're done. I do want to remind you all that we will be here on Monday and next Wednesday, okay? We're not stopping, but I do want to say thank you, okay? I said thank you at the beginning, but I really want to say thank you because we've been here almost a whole month. We're doing good, y'all. All right. This month, I just wanted to just go live. I haven't been posting any other content on the page, on the channel. I just wanted to go live this month. And friends, we have almost made it to the finish line. And I just want to tell you, thank you. You're encouraging me. You're sending me messages and just about how the message for the day resonated with you. We're only here Mondays and Wednesdays, okay? So we're still ironing out the schedule. Like we may actually bump it up a little bit earlier, so people that are at work at this time are literally clocking in at 9 o'clock. Because I've had a couple of people say, Crystal, I'm literally walking in the door at 9 o'clock, so I can't jump on. We may move it up so people can listen to this. Hey, Kim, some people can listen to this while they are riding in the car, taking their public transportation to work. Okay. All I want you all to do is to tap in. Okay. Tap in. Because this channel is only going to grow. All right. And speaking of growth, if you have a brand, if you have a personal brand, a company, and you want us to mention your name, drive traffic to your pages, your website, please take advantage of the wow mentions. All right. We want you to grow as we're growing. I need people to take screenshots of our subscribers because once we get to December 31st, I want us to be blown away about the growth on this page. So I'm asking you all, if you want to be a part of the humble beginnings, tap in with the wow mentions. Right now, they're only $21 to be mentioned during the episode. And y'all know I always over deliver. Okay. That's why I was on that call for 2 hours last night instead of one. I always over deliver. All right. So if you want to take advantage of that, the link is in the caption of this video. Send this to an entrepreneur, send this to a business, send this to a small business, a big business, okay? Send this to someone that's building their personal brand on social media and they may need some extra followers. Send this to someone that needs to grow as we're growing. And we would love to partner with them, okay? Very good. All right, friends, so we're going to head on out. Thank you so much for being here. I am speaking for the Urban League of Greater Atlanta today. So I'm going to drop the link in the chat if you want to hear about my topic of creating a culture or environment of accountability for your team or for yourself. Okay. This is for small business owners, entrepreneurs, big businesses. It's a great opportunity, y'all. Like, I love the Urban League. If I was to write a book, the Urban League would be in the book, okay? Just because they have impacted my life. So this is a way that I am giving back to them. And we're working on some things on the back end as well to continue that growth. So I'm excited. So if you would like to join me as soon as this ends, I'm going to drop the link in the chat. And I would love to have my WOW squad showing up. Okay. It's going to be a good topic. I'm excited. And y'all know how I roll. It's going to be an engaging topic. And I would love to see you all in the building. Okay. So I'm done. If you're watching this replay and this topic resonated with you, share it out to 3 people. Okay? Those views actually matter over here on YouTube. Share it out to 3 people. If I shouted somebody out and they weren't on the live, share it out to them. Okay? And then 3 other people. Very good. Awesome, friends. Well, thank you so much for tuning in on today for our WOW Huddle. I appreciate you. If you have a win, listen, drop it in the chat and I'll come back and read it and give you feedback. And then on Monday, I'll be sure to shout you out when we go live again. All right. Perfect. All right, y'all. Thank you again. Have a great day on purpose. Remember, every time you wake up, every time you get out of your bed, you have 2 options. You can either be the wow or be the whoa. I'm choosing to be the wow. How about you? We're going to close out this live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, friends.